Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Hope you are all well. Here we go. It's Thursday, the 21st of November and 24, and it's 10:30 in the morning. So I'm doing my normal live. I seem to have dropped into that 10:30 role quite easily. So it gives me time in the morning to get organised and do what I've got to do. So we've got a couple of things that are going on at the moment with Stampin' Up. We have our celebration catalogues come out. So for anybody who doesn't know what celebration is, it's a catalogue that has different products. Now, depending on whether you spend $100, you can get a free product from the celebration catalogue. So if you spend $200, you can get maybe a Stampin' Die Set. So it's really great that we get these giveaways. So that happens in January. So also we have our January to March mini catalogue come out, and it's come out early. So we can actually order from that. They give us a pre-order. So we have about a month and a half that we can pre-order products. So that way then we can show you different products that are coming out in the next catalogue. So that's always exciting. I've had a quick look through to see what's there, but I have to sit down and go through it and decide what I want to buy, because obviously you can't buy everything as much as I'd like to. So I'll probably sit down over the weekend with the catalogue and have a look and see what I want to buy, so that I can show you some of the new things that are coming out. So it's rather exciting time for us for Stampin' Up. So our starter special. So if you want to join my team, our starter special is $235 worth of products, and it costs you $169. So you get a really good buy. And if you join, you can actually put these new products into your starter kit. So you get them before anybody else, just like we do. Now, if you're join my team, you put an order in, you'll get 20% discount. And that's for as long as you stay as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. You can be a hobby demonstrator, which means that you only buy for yourself. So, or if you've got a friend that's a crafter, you can buy for them and you'll get your 20% off. So who doesn't like to get something off? You know, that's really good, and free products as well. So that's a bit of what's going on in Stampin' Up at the moment. So also too, and I have a card class or card buffet starting on the 30th of November, and it's $50 to do 8 cards, and it's from 9 o'clock in the morning until about lunchtime. So there will be some light refreshments there. So tea, coffee, excuse me, I got an itchy nose. Tea, coffee, and some water. or juice, whichever gets put out there. So you will get a lot, not really a lunch, but just a light sandwich or something like that, and some bickies. So just to keep you going throughout. So there is a link to click on the link, and that will take you to my registration form. So you fill out the registration form, and at the bottom it'll say to pay it. So you go and pay it, and it'll go into my PayPal account. So it's quite easy to do it. So you don't have to worry about messing around. I've done most of it. I've taken it out and made it fairly easy. So that's what's happening. So let's go down and see what's happening on the desk today. So we'll just pop down there. All right. So let's have a look. It's got a bit crooked, hasn't it? That should be right. Okay, so those were my notes as what was going on. Now, I'm in a catalogue that goes from September to December, and you've seen me do some of the bundles in here. You can't do them all, of course, but Sentimental Wishes, which is a Christmas one, I've done that one. I've done the one with the lights, and I've done Seasons of Elegance. And this is just a gorgeous paper. I just love it. So I've got to do more with it. So on page 16, you've got, in all our catalogues, they have samples. So it says, gives you an idea of what to do if you're stuck. So depending on what paper and what colours and everything, and look at the designs and see what takes your fancy. And when you start, you just go off. You go off on your own tangent sort of thing and create. You don't actually stick to the piece that you're doing. So also too, on page 22, I think, got that grubby bit of paper there. So yeah, so more inspiration on page 22 in our annual catalogue, and you've got 22 designs to choose from, and plus every page is packed with ideas as well. So if you haven't got a catalogue, let me know and I can send one out to you. All right, down to business now. So yesterday I did Pretty Petals, which is this one. It is a beautiful stamp. It's stamped and dies. So you've got the big die that cuts all of this out, or this one, which is the flowers, which cut out singularly. Now, this was an idea I did yesterday, but it wasn't totally my idea. It was Marcia Becker something, I can't remember. She's American. I think she's in either California or Florida, I'm not sure. Sorry, just have to take a sip of water. So we did this one yesterday where we cut out the flowers and then stuck them on the big die. So that's this one. So, it's lovely. I'll show you. I did this birthday card it's the same. So we stuck the flowers on after we stamped the leaves. And I did this one yesterday because I'm running low on birthday cards and one of these are going out today. So that one I just cut out, stamped it and cut out and just did happy birthday and then the little flower inside. So there's a couple of ideas that you can do. And Marcia said in her video that I was watching, and it was quite interesting, she said stamp it on a piece of paper like this. So you've got all your points. So where there's a flower, you've got a vacant stem sort of thing. And in this one, the flowers go down and not up. So what happens is when you take your your stamp, and you stamp it on the page, these four sides are on your left side because the petals go down. So you'd really think that they would be on the other side because the flowers, but it's not. So today we're going to do another one with this set. So it's a two-step stamping. I'll just take that one out. So we'll do our stamping first. So yesterday I did this just to show you what was in the set. So it has some little leaves and some couple of little flowers. Has this, little leaves and a stalk, so you can put those flowers on top just to make a little design. So, and this is how the flower stamp goes, and this is how the leaf one goes. So you can see it's got little stalks sticking out, and that's where you've got to put your design, your petals. Now, anybody who knows me that I love Blackberry Bliss. It's absolutely beautiful colour. So we're going to use our Blackberry Bliss. And I've got a front and I've got an insert as well. So put that aside at the moment. Now, Regal Distress Patterns is one of my absolute favourites, besides the other. There's about three of my favourites at the moment. So our card base is Blackberry Bliss, and this has basic beige, cherry cobbler, pretty peacock in it. And it also has, it's just got the three that it's saying there. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So we've got our base, which is Blackberry Bliss. Now what I want is, we'll take some of these strips because these will probably do for me. Let's just have a look. I'll put that back there as well. I've got white card coming out everywhere, haven't I? So let's see. That one's about an inch. Now cut a little bit off that, and that'll be an inch. So I want three pieces that are an inch wide. So we can take a bit off that. And that one's about an inch. So that one will do us. Those three. So we need to cut those. So I'll get my paper cutter. So I love my paper cutter. At least you can see where you're cutting, and it's clear, so you can see where the line is. So not like some of them. So that one is 1 inch, and I want 5 and I'll go 5.5. I think we might be able to chop a bit off that. We'll go 5.5. See what we're going to do. Yeah, 5.5 will do. So this one was 1 inch too, or a little bit. So I'll just take a little shaving off there. Just make sure you've got it straight. And then she moves it herself. Oh, you can see your lines going down, so you just match it all up with that line. We don't need that one. Yep, and 5.5. I think I'll cut it the other way and keep those flowers. No, don't cut the flowers off. I don't want to do that, do I? So 5.5. My cat's not happy with me this morning. I ran out of food, so he has to have dry biscuits. So he wasn't too happy this morning when he got dry biscuits. I mean, he has dry biscuits there all the time. Forgot to put my chat on. Hi, Donna. Tanya. Hi, Lynn. Sorry, I forgot to load the chat. Do apologise. You missed the notification. That's okay. Yeah, hanging out washing. Yeah, I did my washing yesterday. No, the day before. And I've got a really long hallway. So I put my maidens up, or clothes horse, whatever you want to call them, on there so they dry, because we've had rain all for the last 2 days. Oh, that's right, the Zoom with Linda. Yeah, I forgot about that. So hope you have a good time. I was going to do it myself, but it comes in coincides with mine. So no, it's good to see you come in. Sorry I didn't put the chat on. I had the other part on, and you probably thought, what's she doing, mumbling away to herself? So, and I want one more that is 5.5. Is that 5.5? Ooh, just. So we want this one, we want 1 inch. So I did my Christmas cards yesterday. I don't have many to do. It's funny, people don't send them out like they used to, do they now? One of my friends just rings me and says, oh, this is my Christmas call. Oh, yeah. So she doesn't send out Christmas cards anymore. And I usually don't do, well, I don't do a lot anyway, because I've got my brother and my sister in Adelaide, and some friends here, and that's about it. My family in England, my dad's sister's still alive, so I send her, and one of my girlfriends that I went to school with as well. But other than that, I don't. Yes, I hope you have fun with the Zoom, Tanya. You can tell us all about it. Let us know. I'd have liked to have done it, but as I say, this coincides, I think, with her Zoom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our paper trimmer down. Now, where's my bone folder? So my cards are usually all about the same unless I'm doing a special card. So then my cards are 5 3/4 by 8 and then folded in half. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. So we have an insert there for our card. We have a piece there that we're going to cut out and stamp. That's so we can see what's going on. I don't know why I've got those, but put them away. So firstly, I am going to put that with that. And I'm going to decide where I want these colours. And which side I want to use. I think I'll stick with the colour, the flowers. And I'll put that one in the middle, that breaks it up. So we've got our 3 strips there. They're all 1 inch by 5.5. So we'll put those on our card. So I've got my Tombow here, if it wants to come out. I should have had it upside down and I didn't. So we'll just put some glue on here. And I'm going to start at each side. So we're just going to put them even. As you know, I don't do straight. Yep. So then I'm going to do the second piece. And I saved it because look at those beautiful flowers on there. I just love this paper. Actually might have to get some more of it. Come on. Sometimes it gets clogged in the nozzle. I'll do another one. These ones have been upside down, so well, oh, there we go. I was going to say it's upside down, so it should come out quite well. And then I'm going to put this one and try and get it to match the other side. And then this one, will go in the middle. At least with the Tombow, I have a little bit of time to put it where I want it without so that looks about straight. So we've got 3 of our gorgeous paper. Oops. Of our Regal Distress pattern. And it is very regal. I just put these bits away. All right. So now I'm going to stamp, put that up there with our insert out of the way. I've got inserts and pieces of paper going everywhere. So I'm going to use Spotlight on Nature. So I'm going to use the circle dies of that, which if you haven't got it, it's absolutely fabulous. So it's got 2 lots of dies. So it's really a good good value. So first I'm going to stamp my flowers, so we'll get on with that. So I'm going to use my Blackberry Bliss because that's the paper we've got. And I just love Blackberry Bliss. So got that. Now we want to green for our leaves. I don't know whether to do garden green or shaded spruce. Which one do you think out of the greens? That's more a green, isn't it? So which one do you think we should use? The darker one or the garden green to do our stamping in? Anybody got any ideas? I'm going to put our stamps on. So if you have an idea, just pop it in the comments and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to put our flowers on and then I'm going to get our Susie's hair. What's it doing up there? No, I think I have to use the big one for this one. And take it on the colour. I think I might go this one. We'll see what happens, hey? Let's try this one. It's darker. She says if she can get it open. I have so much trouble with these, getting them open. There we go. So here's our piece of paper. I'm going to take shaded spruce, and I'm going to take the ink to the stamp. And this is a 2-stamp process. I always hate it when I get that around the edges. Don't want it coming out on the card. So I'll use my chamois. I've got colours coming out the door at me here. Okay. So that looks good. So I'm going to stamp that. There's our leaves. And you can see the light. Parts of it are light. I'm going to use the Stampin' Scrub to clean my stamps. I just put a bit of spray on. So our Stampin' Scrub is great. Just put a couple of sprays on it. Get your stamp. Clean it. And then dry it. So that will be ready to be put away. Now we're going to do our flowers. Oh, bit of sparkle. So and you get light and dark in here as well. Now those flowers there, no, it's these ones along here, 4 of them. They go to your left and line up your big flowers. Sorry about my voice, it's sounding a bit worse for wear today. So just sort of move it a bit to where you think it needs to go. Keep your fingers crossed. Oh, you're not feeling well, Donna? I don't like that. No, I don't like it. It doesn't look right. So let's try Berry Burst. So good job there's 2 sides to paper, isn't there? So shady spruce we'll take out again. Where did I put my stamp? right in front of me. Look at that. So, are you all doing the Zoom? Sorry you're not feeling well, Donna. It's no good. Get rid of that extra ink. So we know now not to use Berry Burst, hey? It needs something bright, doesn't it? Put that back. There we go. And we'll clean our stamp. So we've done that. Oh, I better clean this stamp too. Okay. We'll forget about that, won't we? And I love Berry Burst. So we'll stamp that up. Ink that up, I mean, not stamp it up. And remember, our flowers go upside down. So now to line them up. And it doesn't matter if you don't get them exact. We'll see what mess I've made. Doesn't seem to be... And I won't get the same over it. I don't know what's going on here. No. Doesn't matter, we can do it. I don't like that one either. Good job I've got all this paper around, isn't it? It'll have to be this one or nothing. So we'll try again. I don't... So I always find it easier with big stamps to take the stamp to the ink. So let's get that down. Put a bit of pressure on it. Okay, there's our leaves. Leaves come out great. It's the flowers that are a bit messy. Okay, we'll try this, and this will have to do. Won't be any more chances for you. I'm inking it up well. Flowers are upside down. Oh well, that's how we'll have to go. It's not as bright as what I'd like, but still. Played around enough, sort it out. Can't remember what colour I used to do those other ones. It was probably a pink, I'd say. Let's get rid of this before I put my fingers in it. So, now what we're going to do with this is we're going to take our large die and we're going to cut this out. So I'm going to use my mini. I love using my mini. And then we'll put this around. And you get your leaves at the bottom lined up. And then these at the top. And I'm going to put some tape on there. I moved it. So I'm going to put that tape, so hopefully it holds it in place. So we've got our number 1, our number 2, and another number 2 play. And we'll roll that through. And while we've got the mini down, we can do some of the other cutting. Just be careful when you take off your tape. You don't take the paper with it because it can happen. So just take it off gently. So there's our flowers. Now, I'll put that back. So now I want to circle. So I'm going to Spotlight on Nature, which is a great die set. Got a couple in there that stayed in. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Just give them a poke out. I didn't put the fan on. Really strange weather. Now, I could, if I wanted, do this in glitter. Usually when you bang it on the desk, they fall out, but these have been a bit stubborn. Thank goodness for, I'll take a pick tool. I think I've got them all. Alright, so we'll take a piece of our white cardstock and we'll cut out our circle. Good morning, Elizabeth. Just trying to catch up on what so Donna, you're not feeling well, so I hope you get better soon. You got the hibiscus one. Yes, that's gorgeous. Hi, Sheila. Then Ellen. Yes, I'm going to watch Ellen as well. I've got it marked. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. It's great the way all our demonstrators, even our hobby demonstrators, we all try to see each other's posts. And get rid of that at the moment. We'll need a sentiment. So we're going to put that on there. And then our flower. Maybe a bit off center. And we want a sentiment now. I used that happy birthday on this one. I like scripted writing like that. It's really, really pretty. So I don't want to really use that one again. So let's see what we've got here. Now that's Christmas ones. That's Christmas one too. I thought I had left out another one. Put that back. So we can do Dear Friend. I bought some extra blocks. And boy, they're going to come in handy. So because we ended up using Berry Burst, I'm going to stamp our Berry Burst. Then I've got Stink. There's an awful lot, must be ink in here. We got a film on it. Hopefully we can cut. I want stylish shapes. See what this has got. I use this a lot, this stylish shapes one. I think that's going to be too small. Oh, for heaven. There we go. Didn't want it to come out. I put some more sticky on that yesterday because it was well, that will do it, but it shows another bit of paper. I've got paper everywhere, haven't I? That's a card base. And we'll stamp it again because it's got a ring around it. I'll be gentle. And see, it's still got so juicy. Let's take that off. I think that's where it was. I want to take the bit of that end. No, it's just shy of it. There we go. Sometimes it's where, oh, that fell off. We're just persevering with it. So, I'll get my scissors. Which one I'll do? I'll just cut that piece off. So, what's been happening? Anybody got anything exciting besides Linda's Zoom? I would have loved to have done that. I can't be in two places at the same time, unfortunately. I'm going to stick that down. You know, if you do a round one, it's always straight. It's a little bit crooked, I think. All right. So the other day, I was waiting for my appointment. I did all these bows. So I did some double bows. I mean, you think anybody can do a bow, can't they? Good morning, Daryl. Thank you, Donna. Bit of a trial and error this morning, wasn't it? So I did all these bows, sitting double ones and single ones. So gave me something to do while I was waiting for my appointment. Make sure we've got a nice crease on here. Okay, so let's put this card together. So we've got our circle, and I'm going to actually glue that one, but I'm going to pop up the flowers. Well, nearly did it on the wrong side. Don't know whether it's the heat up here in Queensland or not, but I always find it hard to get the glue going. Although I wouldn't say it's going to be hot today. So I'm going to just put that off to the side like that. Then I'm going to take our flowers. And I'm going to pop them up. I always like to use plenty of dimensionals so that it's looking, you know, when it doesn't sag in the middle. I must order some more too. I think this is my last one. I've got some minis. All right, we're there. Let's take a picture. This is where the fortune is. Lovely and cool there, is it? And showers. We had rain for 2 days straight. Just hardly stopped. It's clear today. Well, so far it is anyway. Don't jinx it, Suzanne. Oops. Lost me end. Yeah, so it's cool. I've got to go and post my Christmas cards today. I've only got one more to write, and that's for my brother. So we're going to put that, and I'm going to put it off to the side a bit too. So our bow can go down there. What do you think? And our dear friend up the top. What do you reckon? 30 degrees in Melbourne today. Wow. I don't know what it is here. 22. 22 and feels like rain. Trying to get all the washing done. I had to put maidens in the hallway. I have a really long hallway. So I put my clothes maidens out in there and then put my clothes on there. And I'm waiting to do my sheets and my towels because they do need to go outside. And all right, so we stuck that down. I think I'm going to stick this down as well. Oh, down. Oh, dear me. And pop it up. No, it doesn't show. So Mr. Zeus thinks his throat's been cut because he's only had dry biscuits this morning. And he usually gets spoiled and has 2 to 3 packets of food a day, little sachet ones. Put that there. Now we want to do our inside, don't we? We need to do that. Our insert. It's always nice to have an insert. It just finishes off the card. So I don't want to make it a sympathy card. Best of luck. So maybe may all your wishes come true. Or we can do celebrate. No, I don't have a dryer, Donna, either. Yeah, I use Aerox, I suppose you can call them areas. As I said, in the I'll put them in the hallway. I don't want happy birthday. What did I say I wanted? Oops. I want happy birthday. And I wanted may all your that's the one. May all your wishes come true. I think that one will fit. Yeah, so he's not talking to me today. He will be, though, when I come home. Just for you. Where have I put it? I just had it in my hand. I want to stick. I'll put it up here. Best of luck, peace. I don't think I have just for you. Okay, Tanya, enjoy it. Have a lovely time. To you and yours. Oh, there we are, just for you at the bottom. I can't see for looking, can I? I've got my glasses on too. Now I've got to find it. Now that's the best of luck. Wrong way. Have a blessed day. I put them down on the thing, so it should be. I think it's that one. Yeah. Put that on a block. And we're going to smash it because it hasn't been used before. So I'll take a bit of paper. Oh, wow, that's handy. Put it on the wrong way. Have fun, Tanya. What a goose. This is really juicy. Actually, that's stamping okay, but we'll just smoosh it to make sure it's got no no coating on it. Sometimes they have a coating when they come from the factory, and if you smush it, it gets them off. Some people rub them on their hands, and others do it on their clothes even. So get rid of this before I stick my fingers in it. Actually, I want to put something in the inside. So I'm going to do that way, and I'm going to do the little flowers in here. So now I've done with that one. There we go. So this little, I think it's this little one, and this one. So we're just going to bring some of the outside on the inside, so to speak. So take that little block. And we'll put our leaf. Now on another little block. And we'll put our flower on it. So we'll get which shaded spruce we used. Stuck my finger in it. Always be careful when you've got ink on your actual block as well, because it will come out on your card. Get rid of that. And we'll use our Berry Burst again. And we'll just do our little flowers. So there's our flowers. All right, now we can put this inside. There, Tombow. And put it, oops, nearly put it in upside down. That wouldn't have worked, would it? Actually, that wasn't too bad for a first go. I'll get the sand eraser on that tiny little bit. So now we want some glue dots. And we've got to have some bling. Okay, rub eraser on before the first use. There you go, Daryl. That's another good idea. So make sure the bow's the right way, I mean. I remember that one, Daryl. It's always good to have good tips of what to do. So I'm going to put that on there so it looks like it's a bunch of flowers tied with a bow. Sometimes if you don't get one of the tails or to sit properly, you can always get a glue dot, which I'm going to do now. Put it on your take a pick tool and then just put it under your ribbon and that will keep it in place. Okay, so we'll just get some now what do we want to put as we've got our drusies, we've got some purple, and we've got these clear, but they've got like iridescent bits of foil in them. So what do we think? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Think we can use? You want to put it in the comments what? So which one do you think we should use now? Any ideas? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Just put it in the comments which one you think we should use. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, it is a nice set, isn't it? And you could use that for a sympathy card too. There's a lot of different, you know, like a birthday number 1. Number 2. Have we got a tiebreaker? We've got number 1 and number 2. Anybody else? It's not much of the actual stamp set, is there? You know, but you can make so many different sort of cards with it. And like I showed you yesterday how you can pop the flowers up. So you cut them all out individually, which that die does for you. Then you can pop them up. So it gives them a bit of dimension as well. So that's another way of using it. No ties? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Donna on. I'll have to do the deciding one. I love these jerseys. Sorry, Lee. They're just gorgeous. That pink card's going off to a girlfriend of mine that's having her birthday. So it came in handy because I have very few that have birthday sentiments on. I'm going to put that one there. And then that's a big one, so I'm going to go to one of the smaller ones. And I'm just going to put them on there. Like that. And then don't forget our wink. So one of them is empty, or nearly empty, I think. Whoop, that wasn't. So just flick it. And we'll flick some on the inside as well. If we put some on our flowers. I think every card should have Winker's Stella on it. There we go. So there's our card today. So we have 3 different cards that we've done with the prettiest petals. So I don't know whether I've got a favourite or not. I quite like them stamped up too. It makes a difference. So I'll just come back up the top with you. Mine all do. Okay, so there we go. We've got 3 different cards made with the same sorry, set. My voice is really starting to crack up now. They know what's wrong with it, but they can't do anything to fix it at this stage. So you just have to put up with it, won't I? Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Donna. Thank you all for coming and watching my live. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You like them all. And it gives me more confidence to do these too when people come in and watch them. So if you like my content and you haven't already subscribed, if you can ring the little bell, that will tell you when I'm going live. And if you can like my content or share it with a friend that's crafty, it would be much appreciated. And I really appreciate you all coming in, and you talk to each other through it and everything, which is great. It's nice to see you talking with each other. So yes, Donna, I will see you on Ellen's at 1 o'clock. All right, you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.